Okay, let's jump right in. Today we're taking a deep dive into Song of Songs, chapter 4.
Right. And this chapter, it's really something else. Known for its, well, incredibly rich language.
Yeah, intense descriptions of beauty, desire. It's quite evocative. Maybe not what you'd first expect.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is how it builds this picture. It's not just saying you're beautiful.
No, it's this detailed list almost, point by point, feature by feature.
Using these really vivid metaphors, some quite surprising, drawn from nature, even architecture.
Right, like eyes behind a veil compared to doves. That's lovely.
And then the hair, like a flock of goats.
Yeah, like a flock of goats descending a mountain. Which, okay, maybe not our standard today, but it's striking imagery.
It is. And the teeth, like a flock of sheep just shorn, coming up from washing.
And it specifies each has its twin, not one of them is alone. Such precision.
There really is. And it keeps going. Lips like a scarlet ribbon, a mouth described simply as lovely.
Temples behind the veil, like pomegranate halves.
Exactly. Then the neck, compared to the Tower of David, built elegantly, hung with shields.
Shields, that's quite a strong image. And the breasts.
Like twin fawns, young deer, browsing among lilies. So you have strength, elegance, gentleness, all mixed together.
It's this layering of different kinds of images. The goats maybe suggesting, I don't know, wildness or abundance. The tower, strength.
Perhaps, or stately presence. And the fawns among lilies, innocence maybe? Gentleness, beauty. It adds complexity.
And after all this specific detail, it builds to that amazing line. All beautiful you are, my darling. There is no flaw in you.
Yes, it shifts focus, doesn't it? From the parts to this overwhelming affirmation of the whole person.
It's powerful. And right after that affirmation, the lover makes this big invitation.
A really potent one. Come with me from Lebanon, he says. And not just from Lebanon, but from these high, possibly dangerous peaks.
Yeah, Amana, Senir,
Yeah.
Harmon, even mentioning lions' dens and leopard haunts.
Right. It's not a casual invitation.
Definitely not just asking her out for coffee.
Yeah.
Coming from dangerous places. What's that suggesting?
Well, it could speak to the magnitude of the commitment, or maybe the journey needed to reach this level of intimacy, leaving behind dangers or challenges.
And then the impact she has on him.
Oh, absolutely. He says, "You have stolen my heart with one glance of your eyes." It's this immediate, profound effect she has.
So the love itself gets described just as richly as her appearance.
It does. Love is much more pleasing than wine. That suggests, exhilaration, something intoxicating.
And her fragrance, her perfume,
Ugh.
better than any spice.
Yeah.
More sensory detail.
Totally. It's not just visual, it's taste. Your lips drop sweetness as the honeycomb, milk and honey are under your tongue. Her garments even smell like Lebanon.
Connecting back to that landscape of the invitation, which leads us to another key image, right? The garden.
Yes, arguably the central metaphor of the chapter. She's described as a garden locked up, my sister, my bride. You are a spring enclosed, a sealed fountain.
A garden locked up. What does that signify?
Well, a garden is life, beauty, fertility, right? Abundance. But locked up or sealed implies privacy, protection, exclusivity.
So it's a special reserved space.
Exactly. A
Yeah.
treasure just for him. And look what's in this garden. Pomegranates, choice fruits, henna, nard, saffron, calamus, cinnamon.
Wow, like a catalog of precious spices,
Mhm.
myrrh, aloes, incense trees.
An incredible collection. It signifies immense value, richness, sensory delight, and it has its own water source.
Ah, yes. A garden fountain, a well of flowing water streaming down from Lebanon. Self-sustaining.
Precisely. It's this contained paradise. It's a beautiful way to talk about the beloved's inner self or intimacy, being precious and protected.
And then the chapter ends with her speaking, doesn't it?
It does. She calls for the winds, north and south, to blow on her garden.
Why, so his fragrance spreads.
Exactly. So its fragrance spreads out, and then she invites him. Let my lover come into his garden and taste its choice fruits.
Ah, so she's not just passive. She actively participates, invites him in.
Right. It completes the circle. From his detailed praise to the invitation to her response, welcoming him into that intimate, abundant space described through all these metaphors.
It's a powerful depiction of attraction, desire, and intimacy,
Yeah.
built through these sometimes unexpected natural and architectural images.
Truly. Flocks of goats, towers, sealed gardens full of spice. It's quite unique.
So, something for you, the listener, to maybe ponder. How does this ancient text use such intense symbolic language to convey the depth of human connection? What does it really mean to describe love and beauty, not plainly, but through these rich metaphors that ask us to look and feel a bit deeper?